Milo, is that you?
There, I think I got it. All right, this is a quickie. Mike, go.
Yes, go. Hey, I just want to let everybody know, for all of you that have already come out and voted, I want to say thank you very much on behalf of myself and Andy Dorsch for all of you who voted for the two of us. But there's 3 days left. Actually, when this comes out, there'll be 2 days left to vote. Voting ends on March 31st. And go to www.midwestmodelrr.com/DDWC2 and take a look at all the cars. There's some great modelers out there. And get out there and vote for the Down and Dirty 2 People's Choice Weathering Contest. So I'd like to encourage as many of you to get out there and vote as possible. And like I said, thank you very, very much for all of you that have voted. It's been a lot of fun, and I can't wait to really see the results.
And Mike, don't you have direct access to the AML Facebook page?
I do have direct access to the AML Facebook page.
So why don't you put the link to the voting right there on the Facebook page?
That sounds like a great idea.
And we'll pin it to the top until Monday when the voting's over.
That sounds like an even better idea.
Yeah, so you go while we were talking, you can be efforting on that.
Wow, that's impressive that you my term efforting. I am now humbled beyond belief.
You know, the thing of that is, it's one of those things that kind of started working into my brain, kind of going through the ear hole, and it's kind of like, that actually sounds like I like the sound of that. So I've used it. I've tried it out a couple of times. This is the first time I've ever done it on the air.
And you used it in the proper context. Everything. It was outstanding. That was amazing.
So let's go. So Andy, so we're trying to get Spoon is in second. He's in a heated battle with John Day. Spoon has 117 votes. John Day has 125. John's car is beautiful too. But we're trying to get the AML Nation to get Spoon over the top.
And I have got that link posted on the
I'm gonna go check.
AML Facebook. Oh no, I put it on the wrong one.
There you go, attaboy.
I put it on the wrong one. Jeez Louise! Wow.
Attaboy.
Yeah, that's bad by me. Worse by me.
So you got it on both pages of what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's not there yet. He hasn't got it there yet.
I don't know. Try that.
All right. There it is. He's done it. And then I will pin it to the top. Or did you? I did right there. I just pinned it to the top. So if you go to the AML Facebook page, you'll find that there is a link to the voting right there, and you can vote early and vote often. And we're trying to. So there's 3 AMLers, I think, actually, with cars in there. Let me just look. Let me look again to make sure I've got this right.
There's Andy Dorsch
with 78 votes.
With 78 votes. And
I believe Craig Drenkow, he wrote in and said he was listening to the podcast, and they could vote for him too if they wanted.
Absolutely.
Up to 3.
Yep, you can vote for up to 3 people.
Well, yeah, but yeah, okay, so yeah. It's neck and neck. You have 117 votes, and John Day has 125. Yeah,
it's coming down to the 2-minute warning here.
This is going to go right down to the wire.
It could end up being like Dale Earnhardt and Bobby Labonte, right at the start finish line. Like,
I hate to tell you,
8/100ths of a second.
I hate to tell you this, but while we've been talking we were talking for 10 or 15 minutes before we started recording. But while we've been talking, it's now gone John Day 125, Mike Ostertag 122.
Ooh.
Wow.
I wonder why.
There's only 3 votes difference now. It is so close.
I wonder what they would do if there was a tie.
I don't know. I should get Ron Marsh on to say, hey, what do we do if there's a tie?
You have to rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors, yeah.
Well, wait a minute. Can't we do the Sheldon version, the Sheldon Cooper version? Rock, paper, scissors,
Spock.
Oh, yeah.
Spock.
Yeah.
There's a 5th one in there. Something Spock.
Something Spock.
Yeah.
And you're the only S scaler.
Yes, I am the only S scale car. So S scale community, if you're out there, come on. Let's
All 3 of you.
all 3 of me. Yeah, all 3 of us.
I feel kind of bad now because Andy Dorsch is at 79 votes and you're at 122. It's like we've tossed a straight ball off to the side.
No. I feel as if Andy is a very, very good friend and a great part of the AML network, and I kind of feel personally like he's kind of letting me win right now. Because he had such a great shot at it last year. And he's I'm the new guy. So like next year, if by some chance, neither one of us win anything next year or this year, I think it's going to be full force, him and it's going to be all gloves are off. I think it's going to be everything. I mean,
and there's the great caboose build off too.
Yeah,
it's
really.
going to be at the
AML
picnic.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun.
It is if either of you guys get anything done. And while we're doing this, while we're talking about the AML picnic, let's give them a rundown of the festivities for the AML picnic because it's now turned into a 2-day event for those who'd like to participate. So we're going to stay on Thursday night. We're staying at the Holiday Inn Express in Aurora, Illinois. The next morning, I think we're getting on the 10:20 train, the Metra, and we're taking that all the way to downtown Chicago. And then we're going to ride the Loop a couple of times. I got to go around at least a couple of times. We're going to ride the Loop, and then we're going to have a private bus meet us, and we're going to go out and see, we're going to go out to a hobby shop, probably Desplaines Hobbies, and we're going to see Stephen Hayworth's layout. And then we're going to go to Superdog, which is a restaurant called Superdog. Super and the word dog, DAWG. That's where we're going.
Yeah.
And then we'll get the butt back on the bus, and it'll take us to the nearest train station, metro station. We'll drive out. We'll ride the train back out to Aurora. Everybody will jump in their cars, and we'll drive out to Rochelle and stay in the Holiday Inn Express out there, getting ready for the picnic the next day. And by coincidence, July the 13th, it's National Hot Dog Day in Rochelle, Illinois.
I don't think that's a coincidence at all. I think that they planned that around our event.
Yeah.
They knew how popular our stuff is, and they had to. I think they're kind of horning in on our success. To be honest with you.
And what was the name of the place where we had dinner afterwards? I can't.
Well,
remember.
I have no idea. That's a Kevin Marks answer right there.
Yeah,
he would know.
Well, Kevin Marks knows, but I can't remember. It was Cones or something. I don't know. I'm going to see if I can effort using the Google.
Well, whilst you're doing that, I efforted and Googled it's rock, paper, scissors, lizard Spock.
Lizard Spock. Yes, Lizard Spock. Thank you, sir.
What is Lizard Spock?
That's why Sheldon Cooper does it.
Yeah, so on Big Bang Theory, and the lizard is the episode with Kirk and that lizard on the planet.
Yep.
And obviously Spock is Spock.
What episode number was that?
I don't know. That was 2 or 3 or something like that.
You know the weird thing? I was looking at the map of Rochelle the other day, and it's crazy to think that just out of view of the diamond is that huge intermodal yard.
Only a mile away, not even a mile away.
Not even a mile away. It's just right around. It's just around the. I don't think it's the leading switch to the yard. I don't think is more than a couple of 1,000 feet down the track.
Isn't it just past the next crossing to the west?
Yeah, the Rack Bar and Grill.
The Rack. Yep.
So then we have dinner at the Rack. So that's the weekend, and then everybody goes back to the hotel, and a bunch of us meet for breakfast the next day. So there's your AML picnic rundown for this year. It's going to be a fun time because Spoon is going to be our tour guide for Friday.
Yes, I'm going to do the best I possibly can at being a tour guide.
All right, cool. And you're going to get us. You're going to get us all cab rides on the Metro.
I'm going to what? I'll do as good a job on that, doing that, as I do on here. How's that?
There you go. Well,
We'd hope for a bit more.
Yeah. All right, that's it. There's our 11 minutes. Who wants to give out the email address?
Let's Spoon to it.
Spoon, do it.
If you'd like to contact us here at AML, please contact us at Modeler's Life. That's Modeler's Life with 1L at gmail.com.
And we have a website, modelerslife.com. You go there, you can find links to our Facebook page, our Patreon page, crew pages. I got to put a link into the fans of a Modeler's Life on that page too. And I'm going to leave with a quick story, Bruce. The moderately agitated mailboy, and see if this story, when I'm done, see if this story makes any sense to you.
Sure, I'll give it my best shot. I'll give it my best efforting.
Yes, back in the 50s, in the barnstorming days of hockey, when the NHL was coming to fruition, there was a guy named Ace Bailey.
Yes.
Who is known as a bit of a madman as a coach. And he would, when guys wouldn't hold their sticks with two hands in practice or in games and stuff like that in practice, it's well documented that Ace Bailey would tape the stick to these guys' hands in practice so that they would hold on to it with both hands, or he would make them skate around the whole time dragging chairs. He was just merciless. But my favorite one is he would always, whenever guys wouldn't hold the stick properly, he would literally tape the stick to their hands for like a day. So we just interviewed Bob Followfield, which will be on in a few months, and he has his Galt sub layout. And while we were doing it, Mr. Kelly, who is also here with us and who was also on the interview, was with us, and he has this cheap mouse, and I can constantly hear him scrolling.
Oh, click, 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 click.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Constantly. So what I'm going to do is, if he doesn't stop doing that or get a better mouse, I'm going to tape that mouse to his hand so that his finger can't move, so that he'll learn how to not do that.
Yeah, God.
We
throw it against the wall.
floor.
Say goodnight, Dick.
Good night, Dick.
Good night, Dick.
Good night, Dick.
Modeler's Life is sponsored by Because I Love Sushi, with 7 convenient locations in the greater Busted Knuckle area. Everyone knows that the best fish swim 200 miles inland.
It's another Lincoln Homer.